Well, oh, hey guys. Today's adventure is going to be joined with my niece, Jocelyn. And we're going to do some baby dolls.
And teddy bears.
Teddy bears. And since it's Easter, we got one rabbit. We're going to creepify some baby dolls.
And
Spookify some teddy bears.
and a rabbit.
And one rabbit, because it's the holiday season. Join us on Dot's Adventures. Like, share, subscribe. I'm Kenny, and this is...
Jocelyn.
I don't know if you heard her.
Jocelyn.
I don't know if you heard her.
Jocelyn.
One more time, real loud.
Jocelyn!
And here we go. Alrighty, folks. Here's what we're working with. We're working with some donated dolls. We got them during last year's hunt season, and we bought a couple. They're the cleaner ones. Then we went out looking for some dolls yesterday. We didn't find too many dolls, if any, none, 0. But we did find a rabbit. What's up, Doc? And a couple of teddy bears. So we're going to make them, and we got a couple skulls back here we might use in the dolls. There's some great stuff once again. There is some paint, some paint brushes, or varnish paint brushes, and over here we're working with some glue. We're going to make some teeth for the stuffed animals. And that's where we're at. I think we'll probably start with the stuffed animals. Alright, we're going to start with the stuffed animals. And what we're going to do on them is we're going to first take off the cutesy stuff. I've given my niece a pair of scissors. They're not safety scissors, so don't poke yourself. But we're gonna cut off the ribbons, the hearts, and stuff like that. Be my first time doing stuffed animals. I usually don't do stuff like that because it goes outside and the water gets to them. We're gonna see how it holds up.
The ribbon gave me an idea. Like, what if it was like, it could be blood coming out of the neck? If the neck is cut in half.
You're gonna take the heart off. Always cut away from yourself. Be mindful of your scissors. Don't cut your fingers.
Ribbon's hard to cut.
Ribbon's hard to cut. We'll pass it over here. Let's see what we got.
Mine's in such an awkward place. Sorry on
All right.
like he's brand new.
So what we got next is we got the hot glue gun over there going, and we're gonna make some teeth out of the hot glue as soon as it warms up a little bit.
I'm gonna cut his mouth open.
Yep, that would be a part of the process.
Can I go ahead and start?
You can. Like I said, this will be my first time. And usually get better every time you do stuff. So don't be afraid to practice. We went to
Value Village.
Goodwill type store. Picked these up. Like I said, they had no luck with baby dolls though.
They had vintage ones, but they were porcelain.
They were porcelain.
So they wouldn't have worked.
Not for what we do.
kill a stuffed animal. I think he looks better.
What are we doing?
There's a hole right there, but I can't get it cut.
You taking the nose off?
No.
You just opening it up.
Yeah. Oh, you look so cute now.
He looks cute, but she ain't donating anything to the cause.
No. Just look beautiful until it's so.
All right, I cut a hole for you.
Yay.
All right, we're getting ready to lay out some teeth. We just got a little cheap hot glue gun,
You can get at Michael's.
and we're going to put the hot glue on the aluminum foil here, but you can't see in the video. Never done this before. We'll see how it turns out.
Take his eyeballs out. Look.
Yep. All I'm doing right now is making straight lines. Like I said, it's my first time doing this. I'm sure we'll learn some other technique as we go.
I'll just make 4 pops. Like t-shirts. Come on, cutting this flap off can't be this hard. For sure I thought we would be able to cut this. I can make somewhere. Ew.
I think if these are not very
Effective.
strong, might have to come back in and add a little wire behind the teeth.
When you're done with that, can you cut this flap off? Or can I?
You can run the glue gun.
Hey, can you cut that flap off?
Don't get burned.
I don't know.
You'll need another thing of glue. Cut what flap off?
Nose flap.
Nose flat. I thought you wasn't getting rid of it.
I'm gonna try not to, but that idea didn't work. Trying to make some canine.
Alright. Alright. What we did was we started painting. We painted the places that we cut. Just got some craft paint. And that's all we're doing right now. We're waiting on the hot glue to dry to use as teeth. So all we did was paint the hole
And I made a net cut.
and used some craft paint, and I used some aerosol to spray in the hole. And she said she made a net cut. So we're waiting on the hot teeth to finish dry. See about peeling it off. And we'll see how that goes.
How are we going to attack them?
Well, that's a great question. I think we got to go with some sort of glue.
Maybe super glue?
So we'll see. All right, so we're painting the teeth right now. She's painting her little molars, as she called them, and I painted all my large vampire type. We just used regular craft paint,
Apple berries.
and we're getting ready to flip them over and let them dry. Well, after they dry, flip them over and paint the back sides.
And then do the second coat on the first one.
And we'll probably put them, hot glue them into the stuffed animal. Not sure how well that's going to work. I don't know what they're attached to. We got to let the paint dry on the bears as well.
And then I need a second coat.
All right, what I have done is I've cut off the rabbit's foot to make it lucky for someone. And I just cut off the bottom portion of this one. Got some great stuff here. Getting ready to fill this hole in a little bit. Keep it from losing all of its innards. This can may have had its all of its goodies come out of it. This is a leftover can. It's a pro tip. Use your great stuff. If you don't use it all, I suggest putting tape on the end of it. This is from last weekend, and it still looks good.
Check this one. And you do it on the other side.
But it's definitely running out of steam.
And then what I have done is the eyebrows weren't visible, so I'm taking white paint and going around them.
In case the glue doesn't want to stay to the fabric, I have deemed that we could probably come back in and spray the great stuff into the mouth sockets. And that would probably work there. Alright, that's all progress so far. We'll get back to you in a little bit. Alright, now she's adding great stuff to her teddy bear around the neck cut that she's cut out. She went and put gloves on to keep it from getting on your hands. It's highly recommended because it takes forever to come off. It is a mess. It will look like guts. I don't know if anybody else has ever used great stuff, but it is very effective in what it does. I did the rabbit's foot. That I took off, and I did the rabbit's foot that's still on. We're going to let it sit up a little bit, and then we're going to pop the air bubbles out of it. All right. The great stuff has dried. I think Jocelyn said her teeth had dried. I'm not sure on that.
Yep.
I know I'm looking at mine. I see that mine is still wet. She has went ahead and painted her mouth. She's going to add teeth to it now. She needs to plug the hot glue gun back up so she can paint it. And my great stuff has dried, so I'm going to paint it.
And then we still have this there.
Yep, don't get it in my teeth.
I did them.
So you get the hot glue gun and plug it back up.
One, gotta get the hot glue gun.
You do. I'm just going to paint the sections that have been chopped off. Whoever wanted the lucky rabbits cut. Adding the base coat. I did the skulls and crosses, and a lot of people was just wondering how I did the painting. All this is regular craft paint, Walmart or Michaels, and it's usually a couple processes, a couple steps. Usually paint one color, and then I come back with another color and do some highlights. But right now, I'm just trying to fill in all the little cracks.
And if y'all are doing something like how I surrounded the eyeballs with white, I just took the part that you cut off as like a testing fabric to test your idea on.
You thinking it's hot enough yet?
It's not even hot.
It ain't gonna come out then. Gotta let it heat up. Gotta be more patient.
You should know I'm not. I know.
Once again, I'd like for you to like, share, and subscribe. We got a couple videos up. One of our Halloween videos has got a few thousand views, 5,000 to be exact. We do music here. My wife did a Bon Jovi video, and it's got 2,000 or 3,000 videos on it right now. Views. Had an Easter video. Anybody was caring for that? The decorations that we put up last year. We didn't put any decorations up this year. COVID kind of put me all behind that. I was down for about 5 weeks. And then once I got up, I had to take Christmas down.
It's too late.
Because we do all the holidays. Normally. We'll try to get back on track here for 4th of July.
What I'm doing with the hot glue teeth is just putting a little line of hot glue on the top of the teeth and just holding it in place, making sure it stays. So just repeat that along the whole mouth.
Like I said, we're trying this process out. We'll see how well it works, and if it doesn't work very well, we'll go to plan B.
Which is great stuff.
Yep. There's your lucky rabbit's foot.
I painted the bottom of it.
Now I'm gonna come back because we did the rabbit's mouth like he's foaming at the mouth. I'm gonna paint that as well red.
I think I'll be red.
So far on this project, I've used paintbrushes and paint and a hot glue gun, some great stuff, a knife, a pair of scissors, some Goodwill finds. And I've managed to get blood all over my shirt. I mean paint. Right there. But we're not done making a mess.
Nope. And I am done with the teeth.
That turned out pretty good. See how long it stays in with the hot glue and the fabric. She's very proud of her craft. She's taken off to show her little friends. I think this is a good project to start with smaller kids, especially if they've already handled scissors and hot glue. Maybe something y'all can do for Halloween. I'm gonna come back and put teeth in there. Come show your creation again, Jay.
And while I was outside, the teeth stayed intact. And I ran. While I was running, the teeth stayed intact, so pretty sure that's a good sign. But yeah, I'm just going to do a whole spin of it. And the reason we decided to do this is because we were at a haunted house. In the gift shop there, they had the stuffed animals, and they had blood and stuff and teeth. So, and they were like $25, so we made our own. For I don't know how much this cost. But probably less than $25.
Alrighty, that's where we're at right now.
I'm done.
Looking at my teeth, see if they're still wet, and they are. So I'm letting them dry a little bit more, moving them around. We'll get back with you and we'll show you when I put my teeth in.
Yep.
Alright, we're adding a little texture, a little extra paint. We're just taking a little bit of spray paint going around the edges of it. Then we put out some different paint. We're going to put a little texture in different spots. I'm not really a painter. What I do is slop some stuff on. And it's just, all I've done was spray paint it and then come back with a little different color, red, maroon. So I already took the aerosols to this around the outer edges. And now I'm just taking a different color of red, which it was Valspar Decorative Effects Translucent Color Glaze. I think this discontinued. I got some when it was on sale. But I am sure if you want something similar, you can find it. Just translucent glaze. This is basically the same technique I used on a other video with the crosses. People was like, hey, that's good looking. And I'm like, it's just slopping paint on. So this time I figured I'd do this project and I'd show you what I'm doing painting wise. Just dabbing it in different spots. Now I'm going down his belly. Basically it right there. That's all I've done. Slap some paint on. It's making a mess on this table, which I laid out a piece of plastic. Alright, well, we're still waiting on the teeth to dry, and we'll come back and I'll show you that part. Alright, here's what we're working with. We just took off the nose and painted it. We're getting ready to put some teeth in. That we made out of hot glue. Like I said, this is our first time doing this. So we put the hot glue down. Take one of the teeth that we made. Don't really know how well this will hold up. Like I said, this is our first time doing this. Gotta get another glue stick. And right there it is. I actually want to say my niece's probably looked a little bit better than mine. But all right. I think what we're going to come back to is put a little great stuff around it. We just did that because we were not happy with the way it looked. So we're adjusting on the fly. See how that goes. All right. Looks like the rabbit's mouth is still a little wet. We got 4 teeth that we're gonna put in though. I'm not even real sure where we're gonna put them. Across the top maybe. Got one more tooth that we made earlier. And there's our rabbit. See his ears? And there's our bear. And my niece done took her teddy bear home with her. So we don't have that here. think I'm gonna add a little great stuff to the teeth to make sure they stay in. So what that will entail is I'll have to come back and I'll have to paint that area. All right, that's what we're working with right now. I think we'll come back and we'll touch up the bear and the rabbit with some paint. We may add some more teeth to the rabbit. Probably should have made buck teeth with the rabbit. We didn't do that. That is the process on taking a stuffed animal and turning it into a horrifying stuffed animal. Part 2 will be doing dolls. We got 4 dolls we're going to do, and we'll work on them. Thanks for watching.